Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's Irad and today we are going to do the Supply or Die event. One of the most exciting events in Star Citizen as of right now, and I've been having a blast running Datatrine and making some credits. Now, I just had to share the story with you guys, but before we get into that, a massive shout out to Sokar Tarcisius for becoming our latest Patreon member at Emerald level. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. So, I started this adventure alone by heading at a depot on Monox, a location controlled by Xenothreat. My strategy was to jump onto an Australian server late at night, thinking I would avoid other players. Well, it worked. There were indeed no other players, but there were still plenty of NPCs, and they were surprisingly lethal. Maybe I would have rather had players instead. Anyway, I managed to take down a few of them, but they swarmed me pretty quickly. It was just a numbers game at this point, and I completely got surrounded. I couldn't even make it back to my ship before they took me down, but I wasn't about to give up that easily. I came back, and this time I came back prepared, flying a Zeus. I hovered above the depot and took out the NPCs from the air. Luckily, there were no anti-air turrets, and so no hostile ships as well. So I had a relatively easy time clearing the area. Once it was safe, I decided to be quite conservative and just purchase only a few SCUs, 32 SCU of Datatrine, just to see how things would go. I knew that the minimum amount for a solo player would be about 62 SCU, but I was still in a scouting phase. After securing the cargo, I made my way back to my base in Paro, which is the arbitrary, and I logged off and reported my findings to the rest of the Red Club, and we started planning our next run. So, this time, this was the real operation, and I wasn't going alone, as you can see here on the footage. I teamed up with Deplorable Infidel, Shadow Rise, and Drew Boogie. We decided on a combined operation that would fly a Polaris for fire support while I brought a C2 Hercules to hold the containers. Of course, things wouldn't be that simple. When we arrived, there was already a player using the same strategy as I did before, death from above. He was flying a C1 and was bombing NPCs, but he was also dropping bombs on me. That was the problem, right? So we couldn't let that stand. We gave a chase and we drove him off. But then another ship showed up, a C2, just like mine. That's when we realized what was going on there. The first player was here to clear the NPCs, while the second one was there to collect the cargo. We decided to deal with the intruders. Shadow Rise chased the C1 with my C2, while the Polaris kept the C2 at bay. It turned out into an intense aerial skirmish, but eventually they fled, giving us enough time to secure the area. With the enemy gone, I bought 992 SCU of Datatrine just for over 3.5 million Alpha UEC, basically all the money that I had. We loaded the C2 to a maximum capacity and then headed to Checkmate Station to offload what we had to offload there. So the mission said that we had to bring 550 SCU. There was even a little extra on top of that. So with a crew of 4, unloading was pretty quick, and the mission payout was a cool 5 million Alpha UEC, not bad at all. We did run into an interesting issue though. The mission journal only showed that we had delivered 292 SCU out of the 800 required for the first tier, despite having unloaded 550 SCU. So maybe it's because the mission was shared. Who knows, right? Star Citizen. Still, there's still plenty of work ahead, and we'll probably have to do it again, probably next week, and hopefully this time with an even bigger crew. So if you're a member of the Iraq Club, or you're not there a member of the Iraq Club, you can join our Discord and join our next operation. You're always welcome to do so. And that's pretty much all for today's adventure with Supply or Die event. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have tried running Datatrine during the event, or perhaps you're doing mining or salvaging. Let me know in the comment section down below how you do that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more Star Citizen content as always. And remember, we're giving away an Anvil Super Hornet mic to Heartseeker this month. Just comment to any videos. Don't forget to subscribe. 10 entries will be put into the Wheel of Names, automatic entries to Patreon and YouTube members. A big shout out as always to Dr. Fabin, Shadow Rise, Zero Crusher, the Kid the Ducker, and Sokar Tarcisius for their continued support. I have been Irad, and I will see you guys in the next one.